Hey, good morning. This is Derek Demore with Futures Demore and Futures Networks live on this Tuesday. We're going to go over opening bell and end of day. Problem is I went against our back testing indicators. I went long with the market and should have gone short. I did go short in the MNQ for my own personal, like what I want to do. And then I went long in the other two markets, and we will show you kind of how it all unfolded and what the totals were. So again, I do an 8-4, a 24-12, and a 10-5. And you can see immediately got stopped out, ran into trouble with the markets, the Russell and everything. And the Nas just kept going and going and going. Now the Russell turned around, and the S&P kind of hit a bottom at 4170, which isn't surprising. If you look left, there's that line right there at 4170 that we see. So basically, market-wise, lost all three going in at the market, going long. This one won 1 and lost 2. I wanted a DCA but couldn't, so I will show you the totals and how it ended up, and then we'll look at the end of day stuff. So basically, this is how the totals ended up, and on all three lost max profit or max loss 21 points. But, you know, we've done so well in the past 3 weeks. And if I would have went with the back-tested call, I would have been fine. And then I went long 2 of the 3 markets. The NASDAQ right here actually ended up, making 24 points. So the points look great, but it's only positive ampersand totals. All right, there I actually finally have it. Currency units. There we go, currency units. So that's the total. All right, let's see how we did. Enough of the losses today. All right, on the dailies, this is where we ended up. It did not break the all-time high, and it hovered around. So it was a very small daily candlestick. I mean, we're talking 63 to 85. That's 22 points, which is very tiny, very, very tiny. So one of the smallest candles we've kind of touched, made a new all-time high right here, push it up. So, you know, this basically touched the channel. So where is it going to end up today? You know, I honestly, I have no idea. I felt it would have touched the all-time high in the channel. Man, I think I'm going to actually take this. I'm going to do something a little bit more aggressive here today. I'm going to do that. So that's end of day calls for the S&P. Now we'll go on to the NAS. Very similar, although I nailed the end of day. It doesn't really matter today. It came up all-time high, tested, dropped below. So very similar. I'm going to put them. All right. I mean, if it turns around and breaks all-time highs, I'm going to be totally wrong anyway. So it looks like a short day overall. This is where I'm going to end up. Now to the Russell. All right. This is where, almost got up to the top of where I predicted. I'm going to draw a channel here and then see where we're going to end up. So if there is rotation out of the other 2 markets and into the Russell, it definitely looks like we can end up to at the highest, maybe touch 2332 and pull back to 2321. And then if it stagnates, we'll probably end up at the bottom of this channel, maybe right where we are today. All right. Thanks for being a part of Futures to More, Futures Networks Live. Find out whether we're going to hit all-time highs in the markets or whether they're going to start a correction, which is actually needed. All right. Talk to you soon.